Trey Phelps step into the box to lead things off for these Georgia Bulldogs, who are in first place in the SEC. There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Underway, game one of a doubleheader today in Oxford. Gorgeous day. This ball lined out into left field, a base hit. On a 2-2 pitch, Phelps found something he could handle and leads the game off with a single.
Ball on the ground would be your hope, but the biggest thing is you see another line drive shot right there. I mean, they just passed the baton down. Is you gotta minimize the walks.
The 1-1. This ball grounded up the middle behind the bag, backhanded by Decker. He'll throw to first in time at first base to get Henry Allen. This ball out to left field. It falls in for a base hit. Jones was playing deep. 2 runs will come around to score, and Georgia takes a 2-0 lead on the 2-run single from Rylan Luho. Into the air, left center field. Jones moving over. He'll make the catch in the gap, and that ends the inning. So behind in the count 1-2, and then he goes down on strikes, swings through the breaking ball.
If you want time, just keep your head down.
That's a 3-pitch strikeout of Utermark, and what a start for Volchko. Just a 10-pitch inning.
Hey everyone, I'm Wheels with a quick reminder that you could use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Hope you all enjoy the video.
333 on the year. And he lifts this one out to left field for a base hit. 4th hit of the game for Georgia, and that's kind of what Kenny Ishikawa does. Swing and a miss. Got Phelps to chase outside the zone. The final game of their series rained out. Will Furness goes after the first pitch, lines it out into left field. That's the first base hit of the ball game for the Rebels. This one bounces in. Furness read it in the dirt, and he will go to second base easily. Now a 2-2 to Hayden Federico. And he goes down on strikes. The 3rd strikeout already for Joey Volchko. And he's now at shortstop and hitting in the 6th hole for the Rebels. Pops this one up, shallow center field. It was in on the hands. And a long run with Luho making the catch. Strike 3 called. Romine goes away looking. That is the 4th punch out for Joey Volchko. All right, thanks, Alyssa. Hunter Elliott with a punch out there of Henry Allen to end the inning.
Pitcher and the hitter all think it's strike 3.
Well, there's strike 3, 1 pitch later, a swing and a miss. The 5th strikeout of the game for Joey Volchko. 310 on the year for the Rebels. He lines this one out to right field for a base hit. 2nd hit of the game for Ole Miss, both of them singles. Shift on fully against Dom Decker. And he got a piece of that one, but it was held on to by Jackson. No balls and a strike to Tristan Becerra. Hits this one, a hopper to first base, but handled there by O'Shaughnessy. He'll step on the bag.
Ole Miss Regional here. We had one together.
This ball off the glove of Utermark, diving to his right. Topher Jones some trouble picking it up, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Rylan Luho. Now the 0-2. Up and in, and it hit him. Too short his first time up. He squares the bunt, bunts it back to the mound, fielded by Elliott. Yeah, Decker, who was kind of pulled on that a little bit, took a long time to get there, and nobody to throw it to at first base. And when you play a prolific home run hitting team, this ball out into center field, a base hit. Federico moving over toward the gap to pick it up. Luho comes around to score, so does Oriach. It's a 2-run single for Colby Branch. He's now got 40 driven in on the year, and the Dogs lead 4-0. Talking about Elliott, he said, this is a guy that you have got to knock out of the game. This one bunted, fielded by Furness. He'll flip to Decker covering. Wynn comes home to score. That is your first sacrifice bunt of the season. Right now it's a 5-0 lead for Georgia. And there's the 2nd hit batter of the inning. Trey Phelps hit by the pitch. And he hits this one to Utermark, who's going to try to scramble to the bag at third base with the head-first dive. He gets the glove there just before Colby Branch for the 2nd out of the inning. Georgia Goes after the first pitch, pops it up, left side, Topher Jones, long run, and that ball is going to fall fair. He's not able to get it. Now a throw comes toward home plate, cut off by Hunter Elliott. That allows O'Shaughnessy to get to second base. Run scores on the play. Full count pitch to Henry Allen. And this ball out into center field. Federico coming on in. It'll fall in front of him. That's going to score two more for Georgia. Henry Allen with a two-run single. He goes to 41 RBIs on the year, and it's now 8-0 Georgia. And how about that's a four-pitch walk. This ball lined out to right field, and Decker, who's playing in short right, caught it but then had it pop out of his glove, and then an out at first base. And because the first base umpire was officiating what happened in right field, it was the second base umpire in the middle of the infield who had to make the call at first base.
Yeah, watch this. Look how deep he's playing. Dom Decker lays out, and I felt like the ball came out, and he knows it did. You see first base umpire Eddie Newsome on the call from the first base bag when he made that call.
This ball goes to the backstop, and Will Furness reaches base for the second time today on that.
That's just making stuff up. Well, here's another one.
Full count pitch with two down and the bases loaded. And he hits it in the air to right field. Ishikawa going back to the track. It is gone! Austin Foley with his second grand slam in Southeastern Conference play, his fifth home run of the year, and the Rebels cut the deficit in half. The walks come back to bite Volchko here in the fourth.
Well, Richard, you mentioned 21 home runs last year, having a down year at the plate, but boy, how about this swing? The Ole Miss faithful have been wanting something to be excited for. They finally got it. The beer showers come. Grand slam, Austin Foley, way to answer back.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Topher Jones goes down on strikes to end the inning.
The mental mindset of the Rebels defense lost it.
Colby Branch. Branch hits it out into center field. Hayden Federico going back on the run, makes the catch, a step into the warning track. 51 games as a two-way player. And he draws a full count walk here. High in the air, shallow right. Tristan Becerra makes the catch, and Georgia strands a runner. Pitch to Decker. This one sails outside, and Ole Miss gets the leadoff man on base here in the fifth. With Decker at first. Strike three called, a fastball in the outside corner. That is the ninth strikeout. Pull it back in or frame it toward the plate. This ball lined out to right field. And Ishikawa reaches up and makes the catch, and now Decker's got to hustle back to first base to avoid being doubled off. Just 2 home runs on the year for Furness. He hits this one on the ground. O'Shaughnessy fields it, drops it, knocks it down, picks it up, steps on the bag, and that's how the inning ends. Out to right field. Becerra came in, now retreats and has it go over his glove, off the wall. Daniel Jackson will cruise into second base with a leadoff double, the 10th hit of the game for Georgia, and scored 6. This ball grounded right side. Decker out in shallow right field will throw out O'Shaughnessy. I feel like 20 is attainable. High in the air, shallow right. Becerra coming in. He'll make the catch and will throw it toward the plate. Jackson bluffed toward home, 2 down. Ball and a strike to Lujo. In the air, shallow right. Becerra coming in. He's going to dive for it. And did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Well, Becerra makes up for misplaying that first ball out to right field with a spectacular catch to end the inning.
Get that little sword.
This ball hit to first, bobbled by O'Shaughnessy, and with the bobble, his only play is to step on the bag.
Really breaking ball heavy.
And Romine goes down swinging on 3 pitches, field right now. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. Got him with the curveball, and Foley goes away looking. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a pitch in the dirt. Leadoff man on the 5th and the 6th without scoring. Topher Jones will not reach base safely, though, to start the inning. He goes down.
You see him in the game, so Matt Scott's another one of those guys.
Decker hits a fly ball to right field. Long run for Ishikawa on the track. That ball gets into the bullpen. Just snuck it over the wall. A home run for Dom Decker, his 7th of the season. High fly ball to right that just kept on carrying for Dom Decker, and that makes it a 3-run game.
You know, Richard, a lot like the Austin Foley ball, just didn't know if it had enough. It was high enough. It looked like it might be far enough. The wind is started to pick up a little bit and just carries out into that bullpen. And
won its first ever national championship. Chopper to short. Utermark is retired. Trying to take game 1 of this 3-game series. This one hit out into center field. Pano was pulled toward the 6 hole a couple of weeks ago in Starkville against Mississippi State. Hits this one in the air to left. Topher Jones squeezes it. Left side of the infield is open for Furness. And he hits this ball in the air to center field. Lujo going back to the wall. It's gone. A solo home run for Will Furness to straightaway center field, his 3rd long ball of the year, and Ole Miss has made this a 2-run game. Six runs on the board now for Ole Miss, all of them courtesy of the long ball.
Boy, a 3-2 fastball out over the plate. I saw Furness tell Federico, got to get the ball up. That's exactly what he does.
2-1 pitch, launched to right field. Forget about it. We got a 1-run game. Three solo home runs off of Caden Aoki since coming in, and it's now 8-7. What'd you say Will Furness said to Federico?
Get the ball up, and that's what he does. Another one could be the hottest hitter. This is a breaking ball into zone. Federico, hands stay back, and he deposited it. That's a beautiful swing right there. One of the hottest hitters in April. I mean, this is almost, he's well over 500 now. Seeing the ball well. He's got the walks.
Randall lines it up the middle, a base hit. Braden Randall behind in the count, 0-2. And he goes down on strikes. 1-0 pitch, line through the right side of the infield. Braden Randall hits the bag and will stop at second base. That's the 4th hit of the inning for Ole Miss, the 2nd of the day for the left fielder Topher Jones. Ole Miss has Randall at second base. This ball hit into the air to right field. Ishikawa on the run to the track. It's gone. Ole Miss has come all the way back and has taken the lead. That is 10 unanswered for the Rebels. Dom Decker did not hit a home run in his entire Murray State career. He just hit his 8th of the season, and he puts Ole Miss in front of Georgia 10-8.
Boy, how about this? Down 8-0. The Rebels have stormed back. Second home run of the day from Decker. You get a fastball, 2-0. That's what you do. You put a good swing on it. Look at the emotion right there as he's rounded first base.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back 95-mile-an-hour heaters. In the bottom of the 8th inning, it's a solo home run from Will Furness, a solo home run from Hayden Federico, and a 3-run jack from Dom Decker, and the Rebels are 3 outs away from getting a win. On the ground, up the middle, Decker stops it, but no chance to get Henry Allen, and that will bring the tying run to the plate for Georgia. 1-0 pitch lifted to right. Becerra has it measured, and he'll squeeze it for the first out in the inning. There goes the runner. That's strike 2. Allen will get second base. Full count. And Oriach draws the walk, and so now the tying run on base, and the go-ahead run will come to the plate. Peoples is the pinch runner, and Ryan Wynn is at the plate. And Wynn hits a liner off the chest of the shortstop, and an out at second base. A collision there, and will there be any interference? Mike Bianco is asking for a replay. If you call runner interference, that would lead to an automatic double play, so a big review coming here. They ruled a force at second base, which was really close, but no interference, where you can tell safe out at second base. Well, you may have been onto something, Lance, with the foot of Pano.
That's what I also feel like the reason it looks so bad is he's, gets taken out because he had his foot lost.
The runner at second base is out. There is no forced play slide rule. We only have 2 out.
Walker Hooks on the mound trying to pick up a save. This ball lifted out to left field. Topher Jones on the run, reaches up, makes the catch! What a play by Topher Jones in left field to seal the victory. Ole Miss, as much as we wanted to give Topher Jones credit for that, Ole Miss had made a defensive substitution. They'd moved some guys around. That was Hayden Federico that made the catch in left field.
Oh, way to go, Federico. Oh, my. What a play to end the game. Another ball from Kobe Branch, crushed in the gap. Nobody happier than Walker Hooks.
Ole Miss's largest come-from-behind victory since 2021.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. For extensive coverage of college baseball, use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.